These are Sophie and Buck's 6 males. They are English F3 toy golden doodles. They are all similar, very similar in size. They have varying colors. We of course have the darker red and then the kind of the lighter English cream color. That's probably gonna get a little bit darker. And then you have apricot and kind of a tan color. So you have quite the range, and then blue has got some white patches on them. So you have quite the range of coloring in this litter. These boys are expected, oh Mint, are you listening? Thank you so much. These boys are expected to be, I would say, definitely 10 to 25 pound range, but we got definitely some small ones. I'd say blue is probably one of the biggest ones. Dark blue is a smaller one. So if you're looking for a smaller toy size, I would definitely do smaller. Sophie and Buck are on the smaller side, so I don't know that they'll be huge. But anyways, the range is about 10 to 25 pounds. So that's kind of where we put them. I know, Mint, you're being such a good listener. You're being such a good listener, huh? Are you listening? Are you listening? I know. All right, we have sea green male. So he has this sort of sandy colored coat. He looks like the beach. Don't ya? You want to live on the beach? And he has a very straight coat. All 6 of these boys actually have a straight coat. They're all expected to be straight to wavy. So if you take a look at Sophie and Buck and their pictures, so click on their name and their pictures, you can actually see their coats and colors. This is blue male. The dark part under his eyes, that's normal. They have eye drainage after they nurse. So he must have been probably one of the last ones to nurse, and they get that eye drainage. Totally normal. He should get a little bit darker coat, full grown, and he's the one that has some white patches on his feet. And a little bit on his chest, just a tiny bit. But it's got those darker ears.
There we go.
And then this is light blue. He looks a pretty solid color. Again, he has a little bit of the eye drainage, which is normal. And he's just got these cute little ears. He's so cute. He'll probably stay that color. And we have the darkest one, which is white ribbon male. Hi, Bud. He's really dark. There's always a chance with reds that they could lighten a coat, but he looks pretty dark. Yeah, maybe one coat lighter. And then, yes, we did blue. We need dark blue next, and then mint.
There he is.
Oh, that's sea green. Dark blue here.
Oh.
Here
You
he
guys
is.
look like twins.
Oh, yeah. And dark blue and sea green do look identical. He has also a sandy color coat with white markings on his feet. Hi, Bud. You look like a retriever. Yes, you do. You're gonna look probably a lot like a retriever, just really tiny and no shedding.
Here we go.
And then this is Mint. He also has just a tiny bit of the drainage, which again, that's normal from nursing. And then he's got this kind of sandy colored coat. It would be still considered apricot, but I consider it more of a light tan. It doesn't have as much red color to it. It could lighten a coat color, but I don't think it's gonna be too light.
Thank you for the kisses.
I'll probably be very similar to this color. So these guys are F3, which means that both parents are F1B golden doodles. So that means these guys are 75% poodle. They are not expected to shed, and they would be considered hypoallergenic.